So, hi, I'm Duane. This is Lori. We're still here in Gdańsk. Well, hello. We're still here.
Clearly we're still
clearly
here.
We're still here. It is the middle of April, and a wonderful Passover to you. It has been so busy here the last 4.5 months.
Yeah.
We've tried to shoot this video 3-4 times.
Oh, definitely.
And we just haven't had time to make it happen. So, number one, we appreciate your patience. Thank you so much. We just wanted to let you know just a real quick what's going on, and then let you know that we've got some things. We've shot so much video over the last 4.5 months that we're going to be putting things together and releasing them. It'll be slow because the workload hasn't slowed down at all. But that's okay. We've been here over 8 months now. And we're loving it. We're loving the city. We love our apartment. We love where we're at. Lori's doing exceptionally well in her job.
Yeah.
I'm doing more things now that we've been here a little while. It's amazing. We're living the dream of Jesus, and and He's doing it. He's done it all, and it's awesome. It's awesome to be here. For those of you that have helped us out financially, thank you. If you haven't received a handwritten note from us, please rest assured that it is coming. It's in the mail. For those of you that have prayed for us, please continue to do so. That means so much to us. You have no idea how much you touch our lives, how much you bless us by what you're doing, what you're doing to help us here. So just some quick things. Like we said, Lori's doing exceptional at her job. You had a great review.
I had a great review, and the outcome is that they're really pleased with the way I've been working with the students that I have this year. So I will be teaching them in grade 4 next year. So whole new grade level, sort of a new curriculum, but I really like the IB PYP program. So it won't be as much of a learning curve as I had this year. I'll get most of the same students that I had this year, and I'll be able to continue working with them and growing those relationships that I have with them.
And great, the school is just fantastic. The International School of Gdańsk, huge props and shout out to them. They're an amazing school, an amazing staff and administration. Everybody we've met there has just been tops. Agata and Wojtek and all the front office people, and just absolutely amazing. So really good place, and it looks like an open door for Lori for as long as she wants to be there. So you know, God has made a way for her there. She's working at her gift, and we'll see what happens with that. As for myself, we have literally spent almost every other weekend in Bielgard or Koszalin since the beginning of the year. We have been working with Silva Caneva there at their church, and they're, again, just wonderful, amazing folks. I know we've showed you pictures of them before. Really just phenomenally loving and open and incredibly hospitable, and just some of the neatest people. So we've been with them and working with their church. We've got a praise and worship seminar coming up down there that we'll be doing. That's exciting. We've been down there a couple times for special events. I've had the chance to sing for them. For those of you that don't know, our daughter Christina was here for 10 days last month, and we had a chance to do a duet down at their church in Polish. We did 2 songs in Polish, and it was absolutely amazing.
That was great.
Which leads to something else. Yes, I got my guitar. I'm very excited about it. I have some video to show. So for my guitar, I'd really especially like to thank Kelly and Mike Kirchevsky, who took it upon themselves as a faith project to come up with. They said, we'll send you the money for that, and Kelly and Mike, it almost came to the penny. It was awesome. And I was able to get some great guitar, and that'll be an upcoming video to show you guys, and maybe I'll sing some for you as well. But that was such a blessing. In addition, I've started working with the Christ for the Nations School in Gdynia. And I go up there once a month or once a week. Get up really, really early on Monday morning.
Earlier than I do.
Earlier. Yeah, I leave the house before Lori's ready to go. But I go up there and I'm able to, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot, to cook for them. And so on Mondays, they have some folks that have been part of that school for a long time, and they do all the meals for the kids. But they're getting older, and so the Lord put it on my heart to see if I could help with that. And so Mondays I get to go up and cook for those kids. And so I handle all the cooking for them. They love Western food. They're like, what are you gonna? Last week I made green bean casserole. They were ridiculously excited about that. But I have a chance to go up, and I've had a chance to share with those kids and just be with those kids, lead a class actually up there. And I tell you what, that school has really, it's a neat place. It's a neat place. I'm very taken by it, and by the heart of everybody there, not just the students, but the folks that run it, Josh and Paul and Kathy, just amazing people, the Kegels. God's put them there to help run that school. But sweet folks. So I've had a chance to start doing that up there, and that looks like it will, I'll have a chance to maybe start doing some more things with them. And of course our local church here, Radość Życia. We're still working on the Polish, but we're getting better. Radość Życia, and wonderful church here. Nancy and Tomasz Ropieko. He's just an amazing pastor, and she's one of the sweetest people ever.
Definitely.
So we're looking forward to being able to expand what we do for them. We have a regular schedule now. We've been able to finally work that out and get things down to where they need to be.
And I think that makes a huge difference in our time and the relationships we're able to build, because we're not like, well, we don't know if we're going to be here this week or next week or whatever.
Right.
We know when we're going to be where, and so we can plan better and be able to be there for the people when we need to. So
and that's absolutely
nice.
massive. So God just continues to be good to us. He continues to meet us. He continues to show up every time we have something going on. He has supplied for us. He's looked after us. He's brought people into our lives when we were questioning, or sometimes we need to be challenged, and the Lord certainly has done that, and it brought people into our lives to help do that, and we love each and every single one of you, and so it's good. We do have some things coming up that are going to require some more of us. With traveling as much as we're traveling, and especially now with going to Gdynia once a week, or maybe even more than that, we're going to definitely need a car. So be praying.
Which we hadn't really thought about that much.
We hadn't really thought about that much, and to be honest with you, if we're just here in Gdańsk, it's no problem. I mean, we take the trams everywhere. We take the buses. We've gotten really good at that. We enjoy it. We really do. It sounds silly, but we really do enjoy it. And having no car here is not a problem. But when you start traveling to different cities, and especially if you're having to carry food, if you're having to carry groceries or your guitar or things like that, then travel by train becomes a bit more difficult. Travel by car is much easier, but it's also more expensive. And so far, it hasn't been a problem. There's been times we've had to buy extra seats for the instruments or whatever, but the Lord's met us there. But it is going to become a necessity here pretty soon. So be believing for that, because it's got to be a good car. It's got to be a car that can put up with the roads here, some of which are very interesting. And it's got to be big enough to do what we need.
They're
the roads are
roads.
authentic European roads.
Also, coming up the end of July, beginning of August, we'll be doing at least 2 English vacation Bible schools, based on what we've done before with children's ministry during the summertime in the U.S.
Dino Adventure Days!
Yeah, Dino Adventure
excited.
Days. I don't think it's a secret that kids all around the world, anyway, as far as I know, in most places, really dig dinosaurs.
Love dinosaurs.
And so we're going to make that a literal thing. When we were in Colorado, Duane made some fossils, and we did a vacation Bible school based on that, and kids got to dig in the dirt and find fossils. They were pretend fossils, but they were fossils. And so we're going to go ahead and plan for that. We have 2 different locations that we'll be doing that at least,
and
possibly
maybe
a
a third, in the south
Yeah.
of Poland. So we'll have to see how that comes up.
Yeah, and we'll be able to really put the creation science component of, the gospel to work here in Poland also.
So that's all coming up, and obviously we'll need funds for that. And the Vacation Bible School is back to back to back.
Yeah.
So when those happens, it's gonna be a very busy month. We're gonna be gone for almost a month, doing that and ministering to kids, ministering to different churches, and people. So it's not just about the VBSs, but it's about everybody involved in them and being a blessing to those people. And that's what we aim to do at everything we do here, is to be a blessing. So we want to make sure that when we do these things, we're not putting the onus on them, that we're able to take that on and be a blessing to them. And the Lord has helped us to do that. If you are thinking about sowing financially, this is good ground to do it in, to sow it in.
Definitely.
To be a blessing to these folks, to come along beside them, to help them, and to leave with no mess in the way. Make sure that we leave them blessed, fulfilled, and happy, and wanting nothing, needing nothing. And so the Lord has really helped us to do that. But if you want to be part of that, this is good ground to do that in. So we would, if the Lord's speaking to you about that, please, we would ask that you support us. We have our information at the end of the video on how to support us, and it makes the biggest difference in the world for us and for the people that we minister to, and
definitely.
in children's lives in Poland, in teens' lives, in young adults, in the Christ for the Nations school, in the people that run it. Just to have people come and say, look, I don't need to be a speaker, I don't need to be a thing, I just want to come along and serve and help. It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
And the Lord is helping us do that ministry of presence, that ministry of love, that ministry of servanthood. And so that's it's amazing to see what doors those are opening, what relationships those are building, and what people were able to bless, able to do what God wants us to do here. So it's a little bit different than the normal missionary thing. We're not traveling and preaching every week, but we're coming alongside people and loving them and standing with them and sharing with them and blessing them, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is. It is.
So that's all coming up, and of course the financial stuff that goes with that, and we're happy to do it. We're excited. We're looking forward to it. Like I said, we've seen God meet us every step of the way. We're excited to see how He's going to meet us in those ways as well. We're just thrilled to be part of what God's doing over here, and God's continuing to work in our lives as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And work in our hearts as well. That never stops, and so it's good. It's wonderful that He reminds you gently that He's still in control, but He's still in control, and He's God, and it's good to have that as well. So we will be posting some more videos on some of the things that we've talked about, things that have happened. Goodness, Operation Christmas Child was really something. We were able to share our first Seder dinner here in Poland, which was phenomenal. But we wanted to let you know that we were still here and that everything was okay. We hadn't disappeared, and that we appreciate you so much. We love all of you desperately and deeply, and I think that's it for now.
I think
No, we do need to address the elephant in the room. Some of you may have noticed since our last video that one of us has had a massive change, and so we'd like to address that. Yes, Lori did get her haircut. So, but if you notice anything other than that, be sure and let us know. We'll talk about it in other videos.
I love your baby face.
So, thank you to everyone. We love you. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you more from Poland later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.